Welcome to the Howdy Boomy podcast. Here it is, Wednesday, the 18th of October. Quite a mess in the Middle East. Israel is getting ready to obliterate Hamas. And it happens that you see what happens when people have no moral character whatsoever, no regard for human life, and people who do have regard for human life. Unfortunately, as I've mentioned in previous podcasts, 80% of the world understands only two things: an empty stomach and the end of a gun. Hamas is terrorism. The only way you get rid of them is stoop to their level, abandon your moral compass, become a terrorist yourself, and obliterate them. Men, women, children, hostages, it makes no difference. That's the only way that they will understand it's over. That's the only way further terrorists sitting outside of Hamas, looking at what Israel or the West is going to do to obliterate them, may think twice before launching an attack. You have to stoop to their level. It's unfortunate because we were brought up differently. We have a moral compass. We value human life. Hamas knows they have the hostages that Joe Biden gave $6 billion to Iran for a few of them so they could use them as leverage. We have to take that leverage away. It's unfortunate. But a few souls sacrificed now may save millions later. Obliterate them. The hostages are dead. Useless. Obliterate them. Wipe them off the face of the earth. You have to stoop to their level. You can't go in and worry about humanitarian aid, this and that. Obliterate them. Act like savages. That's the only language they understand. That's the only way we're going to get rid of them. Afterwards, work with countries to rebuild the Gaza, give the Palestinians a place to live in peace alongside other communities. You know, it's very, very difficult. We have a president now who is weak. You know, a president ages a lot when he's in office. Think about that. Think about how Barack Obama looked from the beginning at the end. Everybody. Joe Biden was old when he went in, and you age faster. He's getting worse and worse daily. It's apparent. Our enemies sense that. Who is in charge? We have no idea. And you're sitting there making deals, which is get rid of Iran, boycott Iran, isolate them, make them drink their oil on their cornflakes. We don't need it, theoretically. We do now because we have a president of the United States that on his first day in office declared war on the United States oil industry. Think about that. Now we're negotiating with Venezuela. We're lifting some of the sanctions so they give us oil. We put sanctions on a country because they kill their own people, they act terrible, and yet we beg them now for oil because we shot ourselves in the foot. It's sort of like you have a house and you're asking the neighbor for water constantly. You can get your own water, but you turn the spigot off and you don't want to turn it on again. That's what we're doing with oil. Insanity. Total insanity. We could solve a lot of the world's problems, a lot of the United States problems by becoming independent. I don't need your oil. As I said before, put it on your cornflakes. Don't hold it as a leverage against us to accept you as how you are, what you do in killing people. I hope Israel is ruthless. I hope we don't have bleeding hearts here, acting as though Hamas is humanitarian. They're savages. They must be eliminated. Those around them who protect them, eliminated. poor innocent souls that they're using as shields, eliminate them. Then finally, when the terrorist organizations around the world see that, they may come to their senses. Watch the Howdy Boomy program, the Howdy Boomy podcast on YouTube, the Howdy Boomy channel, trailers on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, LinkedIn. Enjoy the day. Vote. We need to make America great again, again. God bless you. God bless America.